All right. Grand Rising, everyone. It is Shalonda or Shaysiki. And I don't know. I feel like whatever energy is coming, you know what I'm saying, in from the heavens or whatever. I feel like a very intimidating feeling. I think somebody's afraid of me saying something or something. So I'm trying to be very cautious, I guess, with my words. So I went to the thrift store the other day and I picked up these cards and I thought they were pretty cool. And when I cut the deck, we got love and hate. Love and hate. So I just got out the shower. I didn't do my makeup or nothing yet, but y'all gonna just have to take me as I am. Ain't that what the cheer's supposed to do? So I feel like I'm just going to go ahead and like I just have it's a lot. But again, I put all my cards away. We still have the Empress out here. It's always going to be all about the Empress. And that's why we got these very misogynistic, maybe womanizing, woman-hating energy here. It's a love-hate with this feminine, with the womb. I left my notebook upstairs. Damn, I should go back and get it because I did probably want to go into the scripture. But it was about the whole energy about going back to your first love, or else I'll remove your candlestick. I can't figure out if this is the heaven speaking this to the masculine portion of this, the emperor or whatever, empress energy, whatever, vice versa. Or if this is the energy of telling me, because this is what I'm saying. It keeps coming into my mind here. But to my knowledge, prior to seeing some things a little bit different, that's where I am. This is what I thought. Until I realized that there's a such thing as someone being in the likeness of someone. Or I think what the ancestors and source or something wants me to, or maybe this is just past loved ones that want me to talk about, you know, baskets and somebody like hijacking like vehicles or something like this. So I don't know, I think that's the energy that we're in here. Because it's making me think about, like, a lot of times when people say, you know, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Oh, stop doing this, stop doing that. But we don't really realize that when it comes to the game that these people playing. See, because I'm realizing now that this is something where these people think that there's a feminine energy or there's a god or a goddess that is going to come in at some point in time and change the game for everybody. And certain people are not going to be able to operate as they used to. So they called in the closest person to this being in order to use these beings around them to create obstacles, I feel. And things for these two people, especially when they're apart. I don't know why I'm hearing how many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. The world may never know. That can go two ways for me. It really can, okay? All right, so we got releasing allegiances. Because I realized that there has been more manipulation. Y'all know I can't stand mass manipulation. It's my pet peeve. So again, maybe source is telling me to go back to my old ways of talking about these particular things. That because it's something about firmament, the building, the foundation, being wobbly, wavy, or crooked or something. There are things being laid in place that are forever things. But that may be forever for these people that have this construct set up and that are setting it up. But when I feel like when the new kingdom is and God comes down to reign, or Christ energy reigns, then that stuff will change. Because I feel like that's what they're doing. They're trying to hurry up and do this. Like, I do agree with the part where it feels like they got Trump out, which I feel like Trump is more of a, I don't know. You know how you be that person that be around a lot of certain people that do certain things or whatever, but you don't do them. I don't know why I get as him. We're going to use the other name because, but I don't know. We got releasing allegiances. Okay. And that's 10. Okay. I feel like the way she's sitting here naked and she got these little flies sticking on her back and stuff like that, right? So that's the energy, like I said. If somebody can dismantle a part of your mind or something like that, this is what I feel like. There's some things that we can control and some things that we can't control. And I feel like being people that are just now coming into your awareness, a certain form or a certain level of awareness, because you have not, you've broken through some kind of barrier or something like this here. And the funny thing about it is this barrier is a barrier that have been put up by people that aren't even worthy of your time or energy or anything. Because somebody puts these false things to place these idols here out of place. Right? So, and they brought these idols up real high and brought those who are holy down low. But it's almost a sense of because you didn't know who you were. You didn't know who or what you were looking at. It's really dark in this image, and the only thing that's really illuminated is her skin. And all the little flies and bugs that are on her because she's been in the darkness. So they've been allowed to be all over her. Like it's like this would be, it's like these bugs are relentless, dude. And it's just almost like she is not even bothered by them that much because almost like she don't even know that they're freaking there. It's almost like they've become a part of her. We have 22. So we got 10 and 22. These are the numbers that keep popping up for us. Okay, right? Okay, so then we have she knows, she feels, she knows. We got this feather here, this peacock feather for royalty. Is right on her temple is what I'm noticing. It kind of looked like somebody it looked familiar. Her face looked familiar. But I don't like the fact that her eye is bruised. I thought I saw like another feminine energy, like an image of someone bruised. I feel like maybe this might even be dealing with like the other side or something. Like I really do feel like this tethered energy. Like somebody swapped spots with somebody in this tethered energy here. And to be honest with you, it's something to do with, I feel like it has to do with this 𝘍𝑢 and this unpacked and unchained. We're going to start saying that, okay? And y'all know who it's talking about, especially you from the indigenous, or you that might be watching from on high. So I think there's a wife swapping positions, whatever it is. All of these other people who have been in cahoots. And again, I have to go within or somewhere to get this information. So it's always too late or something like this. And it's just like to the point where I'm like, whatever that was, I guess I don't want that back. It's kind of gross, actually. But I feel like there's a part of this energy where we're talking replica energy, okay? I feel like there is one of these masculines that's genuine. I feel like it would just take everything that I fucking don't have no more to find out which one is legit, okay? Because they're so much in the likeness of each other. She knows, she feels. 22. It's even making me think about 22 years old. Now, this is a universal message. It doesn't only have to resonate with me and my story. I'm just telling it through my mind's eye. That's why I'm seeing it this way. So, of course, things that I see personally in this domain or another domain that have to do with me are going to be in this message. But you might be able to relate. You may be one of these girls. You see what I'm saying? That have been affected by one of these gods or one of these energies here. All right, so we have spirals of manifestation, 18. Again, I'm feeling like this is having a lot to do with mental stimulation and something to do with the chest or the heart here. Some type of something that was going on here. Hell, this might even make me think about like even dialing back into when you might have been trying to connect to some other dimension or something. Excuse me. Because, I mean, 2017, 2018. I don't know. But I feel like this has to do with a lot of stuff was being mapped out and patterned out that you may not even be realizing that was going on within your, your being that led us to this point. I feel like what we're in today. I'm trying to think. So it's like go back to your first love. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like some of us have been engaging with beings throughout our life. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people before, you even knew how to speak. And I think some of this was done to defile members at an early age, to mess up bloodlines, or to create blockages or stumbling blocks. And I feel like some of this is like to enhance things because someone sees something or saw something in you to protect you. It's like giving you a little bit of something to protect you. And I keep hearing, we teach Christ crucified a stumbling block to the Jews. So again, this made me think about this whole energy that somebody was actually crucified and murdered can create something. But if you know that you don't die, you multiply, then we must be talking about something else. And it's true. Maybe this is some type, hanging Christ on a cross would be some type of ridicule, humiliation, something to bring someone to certain heights and then just drop them down. But I feel like they didn't know exactly who they was dealing with or what they was dealing with. I don't think they realized that somebody would figure out that they were of God or whatnot, or the living God or Most High on this plane. Even if they did, they would be able to place fear on these people and put them back in their so-called place. Because, they don't want you to be any type of inspiration to anyone else. They don't want anybody else's mind to start glowing or blowing up like this. They don't want inspiration right now. Inspiration is not a thing. They want you to be a puppet on a string. Some people. And to be honest with you, they do have power to do so. Like, I was just sitting there and I think I got a little emotional because I was looking at an order that I had, couple orders that I had this past week. And I'm like, wow, Finally. Like, I know it would have been already that way because it was that way when I first started the thing. But asking Source to just have these people remove this noose off. And I feel like they can do it now because they've already gotten what they needed. I feel like this whole crucified thing, a stumbling block, I also feel like when we think about that, just in my personal experiences, that's why I talk more about that, because maybe people can relate. I feel like there's always this energy of somebody trying to rub something off on you. Like, if you slow down and you're not out in the streets partying, then they want to act like that's what you're doing all the time because they knew you doing that at one time. And then also, like, you know, knowing good and damn well you don't do no drugs. And so this is what I feel like why I'm being brought, okay? Yeah. We got bring it into, wait a minute. We got what's already with you. So this may think, listen, this may be something here. This may be something where somebody did get harmed. Do you see what I'm saying? Christ crucified a stumbling block. Okay, so it could be also talking about they tried to crucify Christ as a stumbling block so that Christ and Yeshua, I feel that energy of that couple, that emperor and empress, could not get together. I feel like jealous, envious beings that act like people belong to them and then try to push that narrative on you. It says bring it into form, 41. Okay? So I guess we are on the right track. Okay? So I feel like that's what this is talking about. This is also talking about some of us that are those royal heirs that they want to overthrow or dethrone, that have had visitors with you this whole time. I'm the type of person that, even when it comes to like lyrics and stuff like that, I can kind of tell like a difference, like in the Bible and stuff like that. I could tell when we change in energy here. It's just something that I do. Shock of the new. So I feel like what we're talking about here is people, okay, messing around in the mind, like controlling. Another look at mind control and things like this, because you would think it's just somebody like with a zapping tool or something that can just say, hey, you know, Shalonda, do this today, you know, like, but I feel like it's more than that. I do feel like they're, you know, vehicles are being borrowed. And I feel like when we were reading that scripture in the Bible and it said something about at nighttime, the people will return to their vassal or whatever it was, or return to their, well, we came up with, well, on this platform, that conclusion that we're talking about night walkers or skinwalkers or something like this. So I feel like what's going on is they're splitting the person. Something is being done with this chemical. They keep saying it's not going on already, but I feel like it is. This nuclear, we did that video on that too. Weapons. I'm telling you, new. Rather they want the vassal, so they're changing out the mind, or they want the mind and they're changing out the vassal. Whatever it is. Somebody's trying to, you know, I guess there's something about this throat chakra here that needs to be, you know, somebody need to go ahead and talk. Okay? Where society is telling you shut the bleeps up. You know that something is telling you you can't. And you see that little, what is this? Is this a veil? No, I'm about to say, well, these are some exquisite eyelashes or whatever. And maybe she just can't see that good. You know, eyelashes. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like there's a split. So, you know, I'm hearing that girl got split personalities, okay? So I feel like there is some kind of split here that they're trying to create. At nighttime, you'll go from being yourself to some, you know, I feel like this is what this is the centering of something here that they want to call mental illness, but it's really people playing in people's temple in your mind. I feel like one of these energies can't even face me in the day. The only thing they can do is face me at night, because that's the only thing that they probably want, but it's because it's not the only thing that they want. It's just the only thing that they're able to do because they can't face This may be kind of like that energy too. They can't let you go, but they don't want you to let you go on. But, you know, so again, we keep listening for the truth. Look at this. She's sitting in the dark and she's using nature to listen for the truth. Almost, I feel like sometimes they swap my energy out for the soulmates because we're in the same place. Listening for the truth. Because there's something that's telling me that, right? And then, you know, it's funny because the soulmate did go to the lake. Listening to the waves. But I'm thinking like, wait a minute, hold on. It seemed like you, why you doing stuff I was just doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I feel like. I feel like, because the masculine more so, like I'm hearing like his confidence is peaking. But, you know, I feel like the whole thing is I used to be out and about doing stuff, running out, whatever. And the masculine, you know, the soulmate he came home from work. He went to work, came home. That's it. Went to work, came home every single day. All this whole life, you know what I'm saying? It's just always been like that or whatever. And now, you know, like I said, because I feel like there was some change or something like this. And I don't think it is. I don't even think it's by choice, really. I think that it's something dealing with this person. See, that's what we talk about here, the things that are seen and unseen. And I'm trying to make it as clear as possible to you guys, because maybe, you know, somebody ain't saying it. And so if somebody says, somebody say, that sounds kind of like a situation that I'm going through. So again, if somebody's going to put somebody to be the poster child, let them see all parts of it so that they can determine what they're looking at, or if someone, you know, is telling the truth, right? So we have 36. So this is probably what I was about to do when at 36 years old, slowing down, listening to the truth. You know what I'm saying? Going into nature a little bit more, wanting to plant seeds and stuff like that, like even a legit garden. Still naked here in the dark, though. There's something spiraling out of control, though, here. This also giving me Jinn energy here. And then we have these gears here in the background. I don't know what those are for, right? But I definitely think that some people, you know, we say, oh, somebody is promiscuous. But I'm starting to see that these are certain entities that can get attached to you. Like, you know, even looking at this lady's eye right here, it's making me think like even feminine energies might be put in a situation where they may be, you know, punching bags. Like, it's almost like some of these energies flip-flop. At some point in time, they have their muse or whatever that's on a pedestal, or they have the empress or whatever. And then other times, you know, and it's so sad because the empress is like torn in between the two. And it's all this energy like I really want to be with you. But I do feel like maybe we are dealing with somebody where at least messengers or something like that might be abusing their power or authority here. And if you speak on it or pray about it or something like that, you know, you may be, you know, put in a situation here. But I definitely think that people are borrowing cars in order to set people up. It's just what I think. To set people up for failure, okay? With this love-hate energy here. Especially when it comes to these senses of communication, when it comes to so-called twin flame journey thing. This whole pitting like feminine against feminine energy here. Or vice versa. Feminine against trans, you know. That kind of energy. So it's like they made that Me Too, but it should be Me Too that way too. Because a lot of times people just be concerned about like something happening when it happens to them. I'm always, you know, sitting here all day, every single day, trying to figure out how we can stop it from happening to everyone. And I feel like that's why I might be a threat to these particular groups here. Like, because you can even think about a regular relationship when a woman can't have a baby by a man or whatever, that could send her like, you know what I'm saying? And you got a baby mama or something already, and this particular person may not be able to have children, or may not, you know, want, or whatever. It's just something that, you know, we already know how that happens, okay? But I feel like maybe even like people may be putting poisonous things or drugs in people's food or in their cups. So again, I guess it's just learning to be a little bit careful also when you're ordering your food. Okay, because I was hungry as hell yesterday, and I said, you know what, you said you wasn't gonna do DoorDash no more, but it was, I just needed that burger, and matter of fact, I was forced to, right? Because I really wanted this place, but they said they weren't taking any more orders over the phone or in orders any kind of way. You have to do it online, so that's why I went ahead and did it. So I don't know. I'm seeing slide here. Okay. Maybe this, I don't know why this is telling me to put it with this bring into form. Okay, and then we have spank, and I don't know why this is having me place this on she feels she knows, because I feel like somebody is being a punching bag. This could be mentally, physically, emotionally, verbal abuse. All right, and then we have hard here. Okay, and this is making me put this here by shock of the new, which is a 6 here. Yeah, and I feel like people are, they're either trying to get into your head and project something towards you to make you think, oh, we are that strong that we can do something like this to you by ruining you, by making it seem like you're doing something that you're absolutely not, or if this is talking about people actually swapping out energy. Like, could you be leaving your vassal in another dimension, astral energy, or something like this, even in the physical, like I said, some, depending if you live alone or not. Could you be leaving your vassal? Okay. Does somebody have that much power to be able to transfer something like that? Like, I want my cake and eat it too, right? Look, we got shock. Okay. What's already with you. So this is leaving me kind of like in shock, because it's like every minute that I'm going through this story, it's like confirming some of the worst things that I don't want to know. Okay. Past, present, future. Or I do need to know, or realizing here. All right. So we got spiral of manifestation. Then we have horn here. Okay. So I don't know if this is making me think about ring the alarm. Okay. It's also making me think about whatever horn or Moses in the horn. Okay. Also salt here. Okay. This salt, number 3, inspiration. It told me to put it here. So this is making me think about the salt of the earth. But when I did that video on the salt of the earth, I felt like the salt of the earth was talking about when, I think we were talking about, not Mordecai, but we were talking about, it's another strange name like that. I think it was the Don't Tread on Me video. Okay. Where I would think we were talking about the salt of the earth in there, and how, if we talk about the seasonings or for the seasons, right? In Genesis. And I feel like this is talking about this influx of beings coming in from other places here that are being planted or supplanted, or, into certain, cities, towns, jurisdictions, positions in government and things like this. It's just, I don't know, it just makes me wonder here. Okay. So we have snail energy here. Now, these are just some cards that I found in like some game. Okay. Some game at the thrift store. And I'm like, these seem kind of cool or whatever. Let me go ahead and add these in. Okay. So again, we have 36, listening for the truth, and snail. So this makes me think about snail mail, somebody who moves kind of slow, someone who is slow. You know what I'm saying? It's making me think about also the Queen of Pentacles energy, but don't let it get you fooled, because, you know, sometimes when people have mental, you know, whatever, they're stronger mentally. And then, you know, we know some people that maybe even, you know, what you would say would be special, have a lot of strength. Otter. I don't know, something saying that don't belong. But butter we can use. So again, smooth as butter. A transaction of releasing allegiances to certain things. Being smooth as butter. But I feel like this energy is letting me know that somebody is not too happy. But for my gut to be making me feel some kind of way about this right now, something is not right. It's like somebody trying to lead somebody into a burning building, or lead someone into someone that their vassal is not the same. Somebody is not the same anymore. Somebody has been already altered here. And they're trying to get somebody to go into union with this person without letting that person know that. So what you thought you were going to get was this loving situation. And I feel like somebody has gotten in. Yeah. And if you let them in, they're bringing something. See, because these 3 cards are still sitting here from a while ago, and they just resonate. So I'm just pulling them out. A poke. Okay. So yeah, this is the energy. Like I said, I feel like there's this poke with that female hermit card that we pulled the other day. Okay. Somebody wants to know that they may not have penetrated, but they have poked through a little bit, like that hermit card. Like, I feel like that's what somebody's trying to say. Okay. And so, and through whatever this energy is, there. Now, a lot of the times I feel like these messages are really universal, but there's certain parts that could be about, you know, females that are connected to these males. So there's going to be thousands that's connected to this collective energy here. You see what I'm saying? How you talk about like somebody that you've been with, you had a close bond with, whether it be mental or physical, or especially if you had, you know, some kind of relations with somebody. I feel like these tie some of us together. Like, these are the things that we didn't know. The church didn't teach you. This didn't teach you. That didn't teach you. It's on a deeper kind of like transcending kind of level here. So we have the fire dragon, and then we have the fresh water baby, and then the fire baby, a sunrise. Okay. And then we have the fire dragon. So again, this is making me think about a fiery goddess here. Fiery serpent, the fire we seen on the tip of that staff or that rod. I feel like this is a part of something that has to happen here in order for things to change on this plane. Okay. In order for somebody to then get their iron scepter. But then we have to realize, is the iron scepter something that they want to use to subdue this energy here that came here to, because these people are really, you know, hating, cock blocking, hating, all of the above, because they know who's here on this plane right now. This storyline, this awakening, this ascension has everything to do with Empress energy, feminine energy in general, but to get them to realize what, you know, especially when it comes to the beehive. Because I think that there's this energy of like this father guy. We're just talking ancient Greco-Roman, whatever. Okay. That have been, you know, really the conductor or commander-in-chief flying high. Okay. For a long time, who has been able to show one side of a relationship, and people haven't got to know the mother goddess energy here. They always want to keep her, you know what I'm saying, all working hard, doing whatever, you know, damn near a part of running heaven, but will never be recognized for it. You know, it's just that kind of energy there. And I feel like some of these sons is waking up like, Daddy, you lied about mama. Shit. What you talking about? I feel like that's what this is. Look at this. We got justice. And look at this energy here. Look at her here and look at her here. These is two different people here. Okay. And guess what? The one that looks more Asiatic or more Asian is at the top. Right. And this is what they use to try to talk about some of us that have more native or more Asian or more Indian, you know, appearance. But how do you even have that? I just think that I just look all Americana. That's what I feel like. The cheeks and everything like that, the gap in my teeth, you know, I just feel like that's what I look like. The skin color, copper, red, whatever, you know, splitting the Red Sea. And I think, oh, maybe this is justice also for one of these gods being angry or, you know, misusing their power for another feminine energy and imparting the Red Sea. Yeah, because look at this red robe sitting up under her, okay? This robe is for justice here. So I'm thinking the Empress may even go, and that's what I'm saying about this energy, man. Correlating from the World card to the Empress card. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even Queen somewhere in the but at some point in time, you're supposed to sit in this seat with this red robe, this forever seat. And I feel like somebody's trying to take that place from someone. We'll just put it like that. And a masculine is involved because he's under a trance. Now, this could be somebody that's over the masculine. This could be the masculine. This could be anybody. This could be the soulmate that's standing right next to me lying. He could be lying every day. Maybe not. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I can only worry about what I need to be doing around here. Okay. But I feel like justice is going to be served for whatever this is. It's a 𝑘𝑠𝑤𝑎𝑝 here. Maybe it's a fair trade, but maybe it's not. I think if everybody included have not been brought in on the deal or was not sitting at this table, then how can we say so? So again, the Four of Wands, I feel like this is some type of, you know, celebration or some kind of union or something here. Okay. We do have two feminine energies here. Okay. This is making me think about the Satan card in my alternative deck where two females, you know, together have shut something down here. Okay. And put Satan in his place, locking him to this box. And they're sitting on top of the box now holding a torch, shining the way, lighting the way. All right. Because I think that, yeah. That energy may have been leading people in another direction here. And then we have hard spank or spank hard here. She knows, she feels. Okay. Shock the news. Okay. And we have this girl's winding here. About to go into this tent. There's something about this tent. A lot about tents. In thine tents. Okay. Because that's where we know the story went wrong when it comes to the story of the Americas, is that the brothers turned against brothers. The earth went against the earth, like it says in Genesis 1. All right. And then, you know, somebody came down. I think it's when it comes to maritime energy or other energies, somebody came down low and somebody went up high. And I feel like that's where we went wrong, because the idols are now sitting on the top. The idols are the ones that's making the decisions because you let them in your land just a little bit through a little crack here and there, you know, through the border, the southern border or whatever. And then they went, you know, again, throughout the test of time, they have moved, you know, into positions that would be governing over something or where they would be tending to a lot of people. And you just don't know about energy, man. This is why I don't like sharing my energy with everybody. So again, even when I think about this energy, I feel like this energy, a part of this person is someone that's outgoing and likes to, one of these masculines, again, these could be any of the ones from these stars and whoever might even be connected to them on this crown that this person is allowed to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's about showing love in general. It's not even have to be that kind of relationship with these masculines. I just appreciate the small thing. I feel like, you know, that, you know, I know it's a stupid thing because I feel like somebody been playing me or somebody playing me, but I just can't help being myself. And I just appreciate the little things, you know, like whatever, even if I felt offensive of like, you said what or whatever, you know, but the energy of that true love or whatever, you know, but there is like that true love energy. And if that true love is acting a damn fool, then I'm definitely not about to be sitting around waiting and playing. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody want to, you know, it's almost like it's your turn to do unto me as I've done unto you. So I feel like maybe somebody may even be taking a step down or whatever to enjoy something that they might think might be real love or whatever. And that they trying to offer me up something else, you know, so that I could be happy a little bit for a little bit of time. or something like this is what I feel. Because I feel like whoever this was might have been trying to put me or leave me in a hangman situation. And then they found themselves in that hangman situation. And then they wanted to try to make it right after that. So again, this may be why somebody got a horn. Maybe Moshe. Maybe this is Moshe energy. Okay. It's almost making me think about, you know, that the brother that uncovered Ham's, his father's nakedness. That nakedness could have been some rules that was being broken by this father. So the father's shadiness. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean that he had to be naked or that he had to be with another woman or a man or whatever. But just the whole thing about cursed be Canaan. Then I thought about it. Well, Canaan make me think about Canada. If I think about those 2 towers on the moon card, make me think about the twin towers that came down, which may have been some kind of protection or something. And then, but it makes me think about also why would curse be Canaan? Because I think they know whoever the Canaanite king will be at this time, or emperor, is the actual energy. Because it's kind of skeptical to go chasing waterfalls, right? Which was in the west, was in the east, and then the fire energy, you know what I'm saying? But we do have the fire dragon. I feel like I saw a feminine energy walking towards this masculine the other day, though. So, yeah. I want to say this person has twins too, like me. I think that person may be married too, like me. So, but curse be Canaan. This made me think about the storyline of, I seen a video clip of Obama the other day talking about, you know, the whole thing, who he think will be better or something like that, Drake or Kendrick Lamar. So this made me think about what is already with you. So this makes me think also, is this spiritual or physical? Shock. So it may be whatever it might be. All right, they said don't say that. Even the energy today is shifted. There's a niceness somewhere. But it might not, you know, it didn't last that long or whatever, but it's, communication is flowing a little bit better around here, I feel. And what else? So that was the West, or lost angels, maybe. I feel like somebody's trying to make somebody choose, or trying to place somebody as a night energy or a night worker, and they're actually a light worker, or in between, they're both. This is also making me think 2 nations are at war within your womb. That womb also makes me think about, you know, the two areas that were separated by Russia, whatever, has made independent or something. But actually not even, one of them is not even set up properly to be able to even do what they need to do, because everybody's been making sure that they wouldn't be this whole time. So basically you're just going to leave them, and then what? How are they going to protect themselves? So it makes me think about Israel being able to protect themselves, and how everybody act like they shouldn't. But they don't know Israel is the clue to bringing things back to order. So the longer we fight against that, the more bad stuff is going to be happening. I feel like this is also like some kind of person that is like maybe a rotten person that wants property. They want the Empress. For tests, treatments, or science, or, you know, and all they had to do was ask. and see what would be adequate to work something out. But no, I think these people have even set up certain situations within the family line within the past 20-something years where they may have been blending families or blending things, okay? And then in order to take away the sun or that energy from the Empress and remove it to another part of the family. And this may be a God or with a little g or somebody, a Lord God possibly, that loved the world. So he gave his begotten, which again, when I see phenotypes and features and I see the crafty things that happen, I just can't do nothing but say, yeah, I can see where that could be happening. Because I'm hearing Saint Anne or Anna, Saint Anna, Santa Anna, Saint, Satan. And I feel like there's a connection between science, that energy, the elder woman that was about to have the baby by Abraham, or what, I don't know if it was Sarah and Abraham, okay? And see, something strange happened. It's like one of them, what is that show called? Something Falls. It's like one of these towns where strange stuff happen when people hit a certain cap or an age. They don't actually, they go away, maybe to heaven. And sometimes there's another replacement, a replica brought in. I'm telling you, I'm just saying. Again, this is just a story. We're just talking allegedly. You know, see, people try to make you seem crazy, but they would be fascinated and say, oh my goodness, you are fucking smart as hell. Yeah, you're a weaver or you're something of that nature. Because again, what God can do, God is weaving. That's what God, you think God is out there in the field? No, he is speaking and shit is manifesting and being done by the people that is supposed to be doing them. Or her. That's what she would be doing. That's why she lends out her, you know, again, I feel like they discompartmentalize it, but that's why I think she's okay with it for a little bit, because she's a jack of all, you know, she got a lot fucking going on here. That she ain't getting no credit, no help, no nothing. You know, she in her bedrobe still chilling or whatever. She got to handle all this shit. I was about to come down here, my little nightgown thing. So all the people are kind of looking to the Empress though. This Empress can also be an emperor, like a person sitting in this position that's a male as well. And also she has these things, they compartmentalize these things on her. So she has to, and this is the embarrassing part of her being pressed. Okay? It makes her have to go out. It's like Osiris. Kind of, again, that's that eye. The serpent on the head of her. I'm telling you, this has to do with all this. It's all linked in. And I feel like she's embarrassed because she knows how powerful she is, but she has to go out to people that have been, you know what I'm saying, maybe even with her emperor, right? While she's been waiting and look to them for things that she should already know. There's no reason she should be left out. But that's what I'm saying about that energy here. It's like somebody's embarrassed or somebody's, you know, they rather die before they, you know what I'm saying? It's that like a narcissistic kind of little bit low-key energy. But I feel like it's because of miscommunication. I feel like it could also be the narcissism could be coming from the messengers or the beings that may be surrounding this God, right? That don't really want this Empress to be able to get in. And she's trying everything she can. And she looking at the energy like, why you can't see that I'm trying everything? You, well, fuck it then. You know, and then he just like, you know, sitting here. With his two of wands trying to pretend like this stick is taller and better, and it's really not. It's this one right here. Okay? Almost like he found what the world is looking for, but maybe he's trying to preserve that other part too. Because again, it can't be this much shit unless this is some type of protection. I'm just telling you that right now, is what I feel. So again, the 9 of Swords. So again, this may be why, again, with me, it resonates more on a level of I'm not mad at you and I'm not hurt. I know, you know what, I may complain and all this stuff, but I know deep down inside, they on some bullshit to tell you that you don't care about me. To tell me that you don't care about me. It's because they want this. right? But I feel like these hawks is my ancestors. And they said, oh, hell no. We don't want nothing to do with this. We about to go to the right source where we need to be to go and torment them motherfuckers is what I feel. The salt of the earth and shock. I'm telling you, foreign energy, foreign. Faux rain. 𝑢𝑘 bloodshed. The rainfall or the rain that's coming in is being sent in by a family member. That might even be the fire dragon energy that's mad about these two. Yeah, she knows. She feels she knows. This is the energy here. In the likeness of God. That have been playing that position and been, able to go and make those type of, yeah. But somebody is mad about this here. Again, these babies could, matter of fact, I'm hearing that these babies could have already been born. See, these babies could have already been born. This could be a rebirth of this unity, this energy here. Family, fire, the 6. But it's telling you, like, don't take the mark of the 666. But then, again, what is it really? Okay, we got the shock of the 6 here. And then this is the 6, the fire dragon. But I feel like this is just like somebody that don't want to be embarrassed for the stuff they did. But it's at the point where the person already been forgiven. It's just like, man, I don't have time to be dwelling on anger and hate and all that. Like, that just ain't me. You know what I'm saying? It's either we're going to make it, like, I don't know. It's just going to be whatever it is or it just ain't. My thing is the fact that these people are somebody has found a way to hijack and borrow cars. That should be because that means somebody can maybe borrow your car. And I want to look more into like sleepwalking and stuff like that. But somebody can borrow your car and go do something that you get blamed for. While you sitting over here with their car. Or in your own damn car. Not doing nothing. You're innocent. But somebody, and like this feels like something like, I keep hearing limitless. And I keep hearing, it's something about some movie or whatever when some guy could pop up in the world anywhere he wanted to. Okay? Which is giving me Knight of Wands energy. But we got 7 of Wands here. And in this deck, it looks like, I think the 7 of Wands is the one where it's more like a guarded situation and the person is holding up a stick. But now she didn't put the stick down. She said, you know what? Let me show you. It's like, do you believe in magic here? Okay? Because that's what I feel like this is saying. Do you believe in magic? Right? Like, I'm not going to sit here on defense all day long, all this, whatever. Look, these actually look very inviting. The rainbow of colors here. And she put the stick or the wand down. And she's going within. Excuse me. And she's going within. And she's looking like enough is enough. You hear me? That's what it feels like here. She got a bubble around herself. Look like she already in heaven. Ain't even left. Got the little mat on the floor, which is actually a cute little pillow. Yeah. And it seems like all this stuff is coming from the underworld. And she realized she just above it all. And she protected. And maybe, these people don't like that. So they wanted to create some other kind of narrative to get this person to get off her track. All right. So we have snail and butter. So I feel like this is like smooth as butter. Okay. Like, yeah, just like that. Right. And then I feel like now it's seeming like those wands don't matter here. All right. Because this person really never wanted to keep you in the back or to the side, but it's something that had to be done. It's like, I'm the type of person that is just like, I don't believe that I can't do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm not harming nobody. Like, I push, like, that's how I go. And not being put in a box. But I think that one of these masculines is like, you got to follow the rules. I feel like when these masculines like, look, I don't even got no bra on, y'all. We ain't going. That's why I keep trying to just sit right here. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like It's like we have to follow the rules. Listening for the truth, releasing allegiance. I wish they would say alliances, but it says allegiances. And somebody makes releasing allegiances very easy looking. It's almost like butter. It's like, how the freak do you do that? Now somebody's wondering, did you really care about me? And you telling them now, listen for the truth. But it been told the whole time, okay? And I don't know, smell energy, like, I'm just so tired lately. I don't know if that the narcolepsy is starting to kick back in or whatever a lot more, because it depends on how much weight is being put on me. I feel that it could get out of hand. But then also I feel like it's not even really that, right? Okay, that's what they said. But I really think that with that sleep state test, I think they found something else about me. And I think this is something more spiritual or something on a higher level. And I feel like that's what this is, okay? I can almost tell. But it's also when certain energies try to come around too. It's like the life is being drained out of me and I just can't do nothing but sleep. But I do believe it's a disorder. But I'm just wondering if it's something spiritual or, or something else. Yeah. Love, hate. Love, hate. I definitely just feel like people need to just be more vigilant about who's around them. Noticing energy switching up on you when it comes to certain people. Excuse me. Yeah. And just be willing to listen, I think, a lot more too. Let's see. Who's that? Oh, how did I even do that? Okay. Yeah, it's really bothering me here. Because you have to sometimes think, especially when people have been, because it makes me think about clubbing and the type of spirits that come with spirits and also night spirits. So it just made me think really hard about something earlier. I'm like, wow. Because I think that, like, even on Lucifer, I think it was Michael or whatever. And he was like, how do you know that wasn't me influencing you the whole time from heaven or whatever? Those decisions or those bad decisions or whatever decisions or whatever. So it would be like, Lucifer being down here some kind of way or in hell, not knowing really how heaven works or what type of advances have been made in, whatever, heavenly whatever or technology, and not even realizing how much of an effect. So yeah, because that's making me think about that devil card that's in this deck here. That Satan looks like he got his hand out for somebody to reach out. But at the end of the day, he does have a puppet at the end of his fingertips here. Okay. And it's almost like that energy of like when Lucifer, I think, was trying to, no, it was some show where somebody was trying to come out of hell, but they needed somebody else to sit there. Okay. And I feel like this could have been a trick too, where somebody else was an outcast or they were in the underworld and they needed to find somebody to sacrifice in their place and place that person in the underworld so that they can go ahead and reach for the stars. But this person already had plenty of times reaching and playing with the stars or in the heavens or in that realm, right? We got the 9 of Pentacles, and this lady looked real happy to be reaching up there to pluck one of these damn pentacles off the tree. It's almost like, I don't know. And look, a white, how about to say dove, a white hawk or owl or something is holding on to it while she's like, hold on, little buddy. Yeah. And then you got people in the tarot community like, if somebody's bringing you something, don't take it. Yeah. And I'm thinking, shit, if somebody bring me something, I'm going to have to. Because at the end of the day, I need to see what the fuck is real. You know what I'm saying? I'm still over here trying to separate the fact from the fiction. You know what I'm saying? It's just this thing, like, I don't know. It does feel like, this going to be my opportunity to find out the truth. Well, shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going to matter if I can get there. But yeah, she's in her white dress. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. And she's like, I think I will. But, you know, who knows? Who knows who's wearing this dress? But these cards are gorgeous, actually. Because these things are herbs or something hanging upside down to be dried out. So these things are dead, right? It seems like that, right? Like how you would hang your sage or whatever, you know, to dry it out. That these are it's not growing from a tree that is living or a plant that is living here. So again, that's making me think that this energy can still be plucked from you. Because it might be something that's hanging there that belongs to somebody else, meaning it might be still attached to somebody else. And, you know, usually when somebody have bundles like this, they're hanging out for sale or something like this. So it's kind of like even just like that dangling a carrot in front of somebody or something, you know, to get it to do something here. Yeah. See, what is with you already, though? So this abundance or this wealth is already with you. But that make me think, well, then who the fuck, you know, who I need to go see to get it? You know, like that's what it feel. And again, the work ethic, for me, it makes it feels like I already have this worth ethic, worth and work ethic. You know, my whole thing to complain about this was to bring to the forefront that people are being treated unfairly when it comes to algorithms and things like that. And that can be affecting the entire livelihood of somebody. Like nobody should have to be forced to work as hard if it's already hard. Like, you know, it's almost like making America herself, the soil herself, the earth, this plane, this continent herself work so fucking hard. When at this point, it's her time to receive here. With the feminine aspect, it's snail. People been working hard long enough. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying justice and bring it into form and slide. Okay, this makes me think about either way we're about to slide. But I feel like, you know, with this energy of this doppelganger energy here, this is going to expose something with this justice. And it's funny because I feel like it has something to do with the justice system or the Congress or the Senate or something like that. And this is maybe something that's going to shock. Again, this 6 here, shock the new, because I feel like this 6 energy is making me think there's a good part and a bad part to the 6 energy. Just like this person got sunflowers on their head and metal discs. It's like that silver lining. Is that something, this love, hate, something here. This masculine wanted his cake and eating it too. And mad at the Empress because she's trying to get down with the rest of you because she's tired of being treated a certain way. Knowing she's the first and the only, and there is no other goddess beside her. They could be underneath or behind her, but on top of her or inside of her, right? That ain't cool. Again, the 10 of Pentacles, because, you know, and this is what I'm saying. It seems like somebody's heading toward this 10 of Pentacles. And somebody don't want you to have it. And this is with the run out all these babies, not shit. This might just be you coming into the fact of knowing who your real babies is. And maybe even a situation where you might be leaving a family that may not have been even your family. I don't know. But you've been a guardian or a watchdog for these particular children to keep them out of things. And then also, now that you got them to a certain age, they want you to allow people that's going to come in here and taint that you work so hard on, you know. I feel like that's a part of this energy here. Or indoctrinate, okay? Because somebody might not see that as tainting. Yeah. But this could be something else where somebody is going to be led into a situation where they're working with children. These children could be adults. This could be teaching somebody something, how to do something like a school of arts or a school of something here. It's almost like whatever you planted, those seeds you planted are starting to grow. They're going to, you know, one day grow, or they're starting to grow here. And you even got this tiny little sprig coming up. It's all making me think about spring, and it's making me excited to get to go out into nature and go back to the park and stuff like that. But he's got this light coming through his hand here as well. But it's almost like this masculine is caring for or tending to this plant here. Now, I don't know what he's trying to do to the damn... Look, well, I always got to go there. But I'm just saying for real, okay? But it looked like he is, you know, contemplating on whatever he's going to do with this plant here. You know? He got the whole world in his hand. Shit, maybe that's Jesus. I don't know. All right? But we got a Knight of Swords energy that's running away from the situation here. It's almost like I can't do no more. Oh, my God. I can't even... win. I can't even get whatever. I mean, there's not even no need for me to be here. This is a Cupid. Well, it's not a Cupid's bow. It made me think about the Cupid's bow, like, but this is just a bow and arrow, okay? But we got this big old hawk right here. Maybe that person running because these hawks is out there. I don't know. But he got red bottoms on, okay? And there's something coming off his shoe. Some kind of light or something coming off his shoe. And he trying to get to this dirt bike. It's almost like he got to get the hell up out. Something happened. They got to get the hell up out of there. All right. But the Queen of Swords sitting here like, yeah, motherfucker gone. I know who the fuck I am. I'm about to sit right up on this motherfucking throne. And any other thrones they got my name on. I feel like that's what she looked like. Like, let me just find out where they at. Look, it seemed like they got a bowl of food or water or something down here in jail here, okay? Look at this. Underneath this thing. Look at this. It's just like a thing of water, a cup of bowl of water or something. This made me think maybe on the lower level of some building or something, somebody has something here. Queen of Swords energy here. She's kind of like a silver fox. Got these 3 flags, And her strappy sandals. Ooh, them sandals cute as hell. Look at them sandals. These my favorite kind. I had to get rid of a pair of sandals this year that I was so sad about. Them damn sandals was so cute. Everywhere I went, I got some compliments on them damn sandals. But they were really, really cute. But I kept them for a long time. Like, I get a pair of shoes and I got to keep it for like 5 years or something like that. Like, I get it in like 3 colors or something, you know, and then just... But yeah, she chilling. So anyways, that's it. Oh, okay. So we had the King of Swords too. So this is family affair. This is a family affair. We got the water. We got the little owl here. We got the flowers sprucing up here. Make me think about spring. You got something that, like bound around his ankle here. Kind of like, look like springs. Yeah, he kind of cute too. Look, y'all, I don't know what it is. We also got this bat, though, flying in the background. And then we got this black crow or this blackbird or whatever this bird is sitting here on top of his staff. Like, don't bring your ass over here. That's what this looked like to me. And he's sitting there like, finally, I could get peace for a second. It's almost like they're on top of a mountain, too. And then you almost see telephone cords here, too. I mean, that kind of, like these cords coming off that staff or that sword or whatever that's there in the ground that the crow is on. These things that's going across kind of make me think about telephone wires here. And it feels like whatever communication, somebody's trying to keep this bat at bay. And the owl is just chilling down here with him. And then the crow is looking out for him. Or the lookout. These make me think about 3 bird energies here. And the feathers on his wrist. Yeah, this is a family affair here, okay? There are, again, the sun, look, coming in the clouds. This female is sitting here in the clouds and she's looking off into just whatever here, okay? I like this King of Swords and look, Justice is sitting right between it here. Oh, and we got the Ace of Wands. See, that's the energy. Every time I see the Ace of Wands, it make me think, like, own it. It's yours. But it made me think that put this person in danger or is a reason why, you know, we're not communicating together. But again, it's whoever's already with you. See, because it seemed like at one point we're walking with Source. It was like a information or a conversation that was going on. Like, you know, do you want someone that's going to be by your side? So I'm hearing, I'll always be by your side. Okay, these are all lyrics that I'm hearing. Okay, or do you want somebody that's going to be there that way? I don't know why it's telling me elastic heart. Okay, or someone please call 911. I don't know. Goodness, this is not working. I don't know. Like I said, this Ace of Wands, you know, it's like this person, like maybe they're up on top of the mount, you know. I feel like somebody's thinking like, you know how to make me feel. Because I feel like we're dealing with a lot of people on this planet right now that don't anymore. They've been like desensitized here. But I also feel like there was a battle between me and another feminine energy here. Because this headpiece is looking familiar within the past week or something of a vision that I saw. And sometimes I wonder, does that person represent me in the heavens? And that's why I can't, you know, I kind of be like, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? It's like the Jesus Christ energy. Why I always felt some way about people saying Jesus, but knowing that it's true, but not even hating on Jesus, but saying there's another part to that people don't know. Like, you see what I'm saying? The court. So this makes me think about royal court and also court here. Because I feel like whatever this is, it's me against the world, but it's also, you know, it can only be one of us, okay? But then it's like, why can't it be together then? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. And then if the energy of that Most High God or that Empress, like, how could you try to take her and make her second choice? Because some bitch already in your ear? Like, what is that? But then it makes me think about, again, energy, the energy of this, the teenage love energy of me and this masculine. And, you know, I did, you know, have this masculine, you know, all to myself, you know, like a lot, you know. Legal matters. And the one thing that would bother me, if I think this person knows, is if he was out doing things for someone else. Like if I heard, oh, that person, even then maybe I still would have felt the same way. But it's just like, I don't know. But I think that because of that, that person knows that this is this spiteful thing. This person had to heal if they haven't already. I feel like this is what this is here. Hope, big water. All right. And then we have the thievery here. And then we also have grief and sorrow here. All right. And I'm going to pull just only like a couple more. And we have a lot of money. Okay. And then we have for a meeting. Okay. And then we have murky thoughts in reverse here. Again, that's making me think about the mirror energy. Like somebody else is looking at somebody else in the mirror. Man in the mirror, 33 degrees. You know, I'm asking him to change his ways. So again, it makes me think about like a more deeply rooted connection to someone or something that's already within us here. That maybe some people know how to, you know, communicate with this energy more, but there's going to be one person in the world that's just different than everybody else. It's just period. Okay. And that person is going to see this energy a lot different. And the way they communicate is going to be somewhat different. And it's going to seem like it means nothing. Because like I told y'all before, it depends on how you treat your things as to how other people are going to treat them. Not saying that people are things. I'm just saying. But if men see you disrespect a woman, your woman, that you're supposed to feel all this way about, what are they going to do when you turn your back? Mice. I told y'all, we keep talking about rats and mice and rats. It's almost like they're gnawing at something, gnawing at some little cords to open something up here. And then we have the sun. But it is in reverse, though. I feel like somebody's trying to put the sun in reverse. And maybe that's a man that's in reverse right now, that actually has the key and could have been gave it to this person. They know they earned it a long time ago, but they've been holding on to it. But then again, we have the clouds here. It was in reverse, but we're just going to put it upright, coming in the clouds here. This is like a space that's being filled up with these clouds or with this murky water. And then we have child. Whew. And then we got the sly fox. Somebody fox. Fox could be a last name. It could also be talking about that chapter we were reading when it said, you know, that the fox has his has its holes and this person has that, but Jesus don't have a place to lay their head. And then I'm here and lay your head on my pillow. And come and talk to me and bring. It's all this baby come back. This something like whatever energy here. So we have bear. Makes me think about bear down. You know, like don't give up. You got to bear down like a game. Like, you know, tackling something or sports. 15. Also bear down and take it maybe. You see what I'm saying? Because something here about 15 here. All right. And then we have the stork in a ring. So this got to do with a baby in a ring or something like this here. Okay. And this is a rider. I'm a freaking rider. Like, yeah, there's something here. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and stop there. But, yeah, I wanted to show you guys this, and we didn't even get to really use them, but I wanted to show you guys these cards. I thought these were really, really cool here. Okay. And I said, I can't wait to use these. All right. The love and happiness. Okay. Joy. Yeah. So I thought these were pretty cool. These are just hope. Okay. Loneliness. So like, it's a shame. I feel like when you don't even want, look, indifference. You don't even want no company. Like, you just want to shut the whole world down and walk towards your fucking soulmate today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to waste no motherfucking more time. I feel like that's what it is. Like, because I need to know. I need to know if you're okay. I need to know what this, look, frustration. You ain't got to be frustrated. Like, and the sun is now like beaming in here. But then there's sorrow. There's something sorrow that comes to this because it's almost like a messenger energy here. But this is maybe a legit messenger, though, that's actually going to give the real message here. Like, I don't know. And it's just like somebody is sitting there like, you know. And I'm just like, I don't know. And I don't know if it's some gift that I have that can remove things or if this is something that other people are doing here. But I feel like I can really ignore negative things and keep a positive mind. That's a gift that many of us have. But I feel like whatever this situation is, maybe it's when it comes to death or a traumatic situation, especially through this, that somebody else is canceling out, or they're not letting me see a certain instance of something that happened in my life here. It's been wiped clean, like on Jupiter Ascending when they would make a big old catastrophe or whatever and tear up the whole town and then fix it. Like it's something to that nature here. I feel is going on. That we're dealing with people that are messing with minds. So when we're talking about, I hate the ways of the lik-ʀᴏ𝑖𝑒𝑖𝑡ans, it made me think about these are people that's mind readers, mind controllers. They can compel you to do certain things, you know, certain things that you would not normally do. So that's why I feel like when people are drinking, they say, oh yeah, such and such drunk, you know what they did. But a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why I guess it's dangerous. And maybe that's why they made it illegal at some points in time in history. Because I'm not judging anybody for doing those things, right? But again, I feel like somebody's trying to act like something about drugs. Now, that's when you could get fucking crazy. If somebody's trying to make it seem like you are in a mental something and they're like, shh, don't say nothing. be quiet or plead the fifth today or whatever. Just maybe you should go into, silent mode or whatever. And you just like, I got to defend myself. I can't sit here and let nobody think no crazy shit about me. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers need to know that I'm all right. Okay. I'm just somebody that just, the way I am. And at the end of the day, you ain't nobody never in their fucking life, unless you dealing with somebody that ain't me, ain't nobody never. Let's just get this straight. You ain't never seen, nor will you see, me doing no. Now, plants are not drugs. Herbs are not drugs. You take that how the fuck you want to. But ain't nobody never gonna witness me in my right motherfucking mind or my wrong mind putting no drugs up in my face, my mouth, my nose, none of that shit. And I don't judge nobody that do. I'm just saying you ain't never caught me. You ain't never seen me do no motherfucking drug. You ain't never gonna be able to test me unless we fucking with some other shit where we going to other fucking, you know what I'm saying? Nah. And let me calm down, see, because that's the heated, see, because somebody been trying to like project or whatever, and so we're not even gonna go there. We're not even gonna go there. I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards from this tarot deck real quick, but we're not gonna go there. All right. Because I feel like these are people that, think that they have the money and the power to control the narrative. And so they can use these things in order to create narratives or do whatever. They can play God. They've been playing with God for a long time while God was sleeping. So I guess they feel like, they know what they can do and what they can get away with. Because most of the world is fearing God right now because they know, again, and this is especially higher ups or those that know better. Because they kind of know what time it is. Look at Sneaky Pete. I'm telling you, I told y'all it's something about within thy tents. And look at this. The Ten of Swords. There is a masculine or something that somebody is after, past, present, future, whatever you want to say. Or has just recently done this to and snuck off with their things. Now, something is telling me that this is a masculine that maybe I couldn't see was doing horrible shit to me. You see what I'm saying? This is the person that knows and feels it. So when that person get upset with me, maybe this is, and like I said, this might be out of this cluster of these people on her hat, or these could be people over them. And this could be somebody doing this to a masculine because of this Empress or because of this whole situation. So don't get me wrong. But somebody knows something and they're very abusive, or their boss is very abusive. Boss might look a little bit like this. Or they may look a little bit like this. So it could be self-defense. Maybe that's why I see the two feminine energies get trapping the devil. Because maybe, I'm hearing pillow talk here. Somebody been pillow talking, making something seem some kind of way, and now somebody feels stupid. I feel like somebody also think that they've put somebody in the Ten of Swords energy. That's just fake and dead, like a porcupine, like a, some kind of whatever the thing is that fake like it's dead. A lot of ferret energy also coming in lately. The Seven of Swords. Because whoever this is was working with these people. I'm telling you. In order to take down the Empress. Or they was helping the Empress. Either or. Or this is what they want to occur. So I feel like somebody is going to have to take a trip. They just don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know how. They don't know why. They don't know what the fuck. And I feel like somebody's getting so mad, like, you stupid. I already told, but they don't realize that sorcery, or there could be something else, some kind of blockage or something that's being used where that communication, that part is never going to happen. Somebody never wants, look, the Five of Wands, this war in heaven. This could be in your mind. This could be in real life. This could be at the workplace. This could be anywhere. In your relationship, whatever. Somebody is trying to block the outcome of something here. Yeah. Because I think whoever this is was juggling. Listen, whoever this was juggling a situation here. But they're waiting to get some kind of justice here. But I feel like somebody wants this justice to be in reverse. They want somebody to do something wrong so that the justice can go in reverse. But we're going to go ahead and flip it back here because we're going to get justice for whatever this juggling act is, or somebody trying to see if they want to tell the truth or not. You know, it's something like this here. Okay. It's something like this because they didn't tried everything. The strength card is a shady card to me. Again, I'm not a tarot reader. I'm a storyteller. And the Torah is in the tarot and the tarot is in the Torah. Since she got this infinity, this 8 sign, this magic sign, and these 2 little things that look like horns here, you know, this seems like somebody that's a mastermind of seduction or to get someone or stroking someone's ego or whatever this might be here too. I'm telling you, this is somebody that can get in and be sleeping in bed with your man, trying to make sure that her pinnacle that is represents her is always at the top and yours is at the bottom. And then will come and curse you and say, you know, look what you haven't been doing or whatever. Or they might know the game better than you. They may, even if we're talking about certain entities or energies that are around people, okay? They know what it's like to be around this energy. You don't know. You just waking up. You just ascending. You just realize you got these gifts. You just didn't, you know, you realizing that there may be some necromancers in your family and you may be you know, you just realizing all this stuff. So this is the advantage that these people have though. But they realize it's a bad motherfucker coming on the scene too. But I feel like this judgment now is just being maybe called on this woman here for a reason. But I feel like it's to separate this man and this child from this woman for whatever reason. Whether she has to go on to something else, okay? But where? You see, because somebody can't stand this empress or this feminine energy is what I'm picking up so much that they wanted her out in the cold. But I feel like the game has changed. Maybe that person that did not know the children got to find out about this child. And so now he's like, oh, I'm interested in getting to know about this situation, you know, or not. Sometimes you need a clean, fresh pair of eyes to come in to see something, okay, to see what's wrong with a situation. Well, y'all been dealing with this. It's like God coming down. Y'all been dealing with this girl. Let me go on down here and see what the hell going on. Probably think he about to come down here and spank somebody or something and finding out that it's just some shady stuff going on possibly. So, yeah, we got a Knight of Swords energy rushing in. Okay, rush in. Somebody's communication is being cut off with this fish here. Okay, with this Page of Cups. Like somebody's going to find strange things in their cup that they have to decipher here. Or maybe, you know, because the pages are messengers or whatever. They're youthful too. So you could be old, but your spirit can be youthful. I think you could also be delivering messages or whatever to children. But maybe because, you know, and that might be, again, maybe because the way you operate is your mind. But, you know, you don't even know that this is going on. And maybe you have to, you know, clean up your act a little bit here. In order for children or small people or young people to continue to watch. Okay. Even though we put no, you know, but still, I think this is for something else, okay? Yeah, because I think the devil is in reverse for trying to pull this shit again. The 8 of Swords. And for these attacks here, throwing stones and hiding hands. And they're women doing these things. These women that they had a conflict of interest with that decided to just do all this to the fuck much, okay? And we got the Knight of Wands coming in. And just because they did that, now their cups is going to be empty. You see it now, and where's that energy flowing? Back up. That's it.